Hi, everyone. My name is Janine Broussard. I'm the founder of Help Us Grow, and I'm here visiting with Ashley Byerley. She is one of our spearhead advocates that brought us into Bullitt County, and I'd like to just share an interview with you all to discuss how the H.U.G students are doing in Old Mills Elementary. So welcome, Ashley. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so tell us a little bit about the students' engagement and how they feel about H.U.G.
Well, the students are always counting down the days until they get there. We just had our holiday break, so they are asking me right now every single week when H.U.G resumes. So when I expressed to them that it starts again tomorrow, many were very excited. The students are always keeping their teachers accountable to make sure that they get to H.U.G on time. They are so excited. The teachers have said their enthusiasm is off the charts for the program, and I think they just enjoy getting to talk with other people and building relationships with other people, because reading is such a complex skill, and our teacher hears us every single day. Our parents hear us every single day. So to have a touch point with someone outside of our home and our school just makes the reading more real world and actually shows that it truly does take a village to get our students where they need to be.
Thanks for that. Thanks. And so having H.U.G on remote or online, how do the children feel about that? I know it's leverageable and we can have many tutors come into the school via internet, but what do the kids think? How do they respond?
I will be the first one to tell you I was a little hesitant because I just didn't know how it would go after COVID. We've been on computers so much already. How would they like this continued relationship? But it actually hasn't caused a missed beat at all. The students go, they log in, they're getting just as much valuable time. And in fact, it's probably easier for our school to do it this way because of all of the needs where all of our students go. We are able to hit more people because we can have more people go online than sometimes that can come all the way to the building. So in fact, it's probably coming more impactful than having just 5 people come in and visit. While it's nice, I don't think it's been a hindrance. And in fact, it's just allowed us to spread our wings a little bit more.
Thanks for that. That's what we wanted to hear. Now, can you tell me a little bit about their test scores, their academic test scores that you provide?
Okay, so we do the developmental reading assessment, abbreviated as DRA. We do that 3 times a year, fall, winter, and spring, to kind of measure the student's ability to fluently read, but also measures the comprehension. During that time from fall to winter this year, all of our students moved up at least a couple of levels, which means almost all, if not just a couple, are right there on grade level at this point, which was our goal. We wanted to hit our students who just needed that extra push in order to reach proficiency. And so now that we have reached those fluency proficiency marks, now we are able to move into more of a comprehension focus because they have learned to read. So now we have to read to learn. And that is big. That's a big transition around 3rd grade.
Great. Thank you for that. And how about the teachers? Are the teachers noticing anything different in the classrooms with the H.U.G children?
So when I reached out to my teachers to ask about their confidence level, the performance level, all of those factors that go into it, they actually have said that the students show more confidence in the classroom. They are raising their hands more. They're not as scared to read out loud like they used to be. And that right there says everything that we needed to do, because our goal is, while the student might not be the top reader in the class, the student sees themselves as a reader, which is half of the battle. So for them to have that engaging and the engagement and the enthusiasm that comes along with the H.U.G program, that actually just propels them more towards improvement, because the first step is building that student confidence. And I think our students have really developed that, according to what their teachers have told me.
Well, thank you. Thanks for that. So these are all good attributes. Tell us one thing that we could work on.
I definitely think bringing in some other types of genres is always beneficial, because we know as students learn to read, the type of text that they read determines how well they comprehend it or how well they read it. Some people struggle with reading in prose, the longer phrases. Some students might struggle reading line by line in poetry, while others get stuck on a vocabulary word in some type of technical text. So I think bringing that in to expose the students to the different genres and bringing in the ability and the strategies to attack those types of text is a next pivotal step towards that, so the students can work on those comprehension skills. In addition, we love the fact that the students have the same tutor every single week, so they're able to build the community and the relationships with that person, so they are willing to be a risk taker during their hour with their H.U.G tutor. So I would think continuing to foster that same relationship with the same tutor all year long would be a great step as well.
Thanks for that. Okay, so this has just been a great interview. I appreciate all of your time. One last question. If we're soliciting a new school, what would you recommend we tell someone to alleviate some of the anxiety of trying H.U.G in their school?
Well, I think one thing I would tell them is it's another layer of support. It doesn't hurt to add one more layer. And, one thing at a time is what causes our students to do. So we have a strong core instruction, we have strong remediation, but having an additional layer does nothing but help. So while you might have anxiety about this H.U.G program and you might be unsure of what's to come, my answer to you is why not? Because it's just another opportunity. It provides a connection from home to school, and it's free, and coming from a school that's non-Title I, any type of layer of support for us without having to spend it is just one more drop in the bucket for us.
Well, thanks for that. Well, this is extraordinarily great timing for us and marketing for us, as we're going to continue to franchise more in other states. And so thank you so much for allowing us to enter Old Mills, and thank you for being the spearheader of bringing us into Bullitt County, because I think now we're in 5 schools in Bullitt County. So thank you very much, Ashley, for bringing us there.
You are so welcome.
Yeah,
we're thankful for you all.
Well, thank you so much. Enjoy your day. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.